From Miss World to Quantico, from Bollywood royalty to Hollywood power player. And now, the action lead of multi-million-dollar streaming projects. Priyanka Chopra is not just famous, she's strategic. In this video, we're decoding her disc personality blend, how it fuels her biggest wins, her bold career moves, and yes, some of the controversies too. Now, quick disclaimer, this isn't a lecture. This is a pop culture breakdown with a disc twist. Priyanka reads as a classic high D, high I mix that's dominance and influence, with a disciplined C streak and a selective situational S. Translation, she's decisive, competitive, and magnetic, with just enough structure to build empires and just enough steadiness to keep her personal world grounded. Let's start with the dominance factor. Priyanka doesn't wait for opportunities, she creates them. In 2015, she didn't just test Hollywood with a supporting role. She headlined Quantico, becoming the first South Asian woman to lead an American network drama. That is pure D, stepping into the hardest spotlight and rewriting the rules. And she didn't stop there. That same year, she launched her own production company, Purple Pebble Pictures. Within a year, her Marathi language film Ventilator was scooping up national film awards. Again, the D pattern. If the industry doesn't hand you the right seat at the table, you build your own table, and then you win at it. Priyanka also knows when to cut her losses. Take her New York restaurant Sona. When it launched in 2021, the hype was real. Indian fine dining, celebrity-backed, curated by Chopra. But by 2023, she stepped away. And by the end of the year, the restaurant was closed. That's textbook high D, pivot fast, don't cling to what's not working. And of course, the roles she picks tell the same story. From Citadel on Prime Video, which is literally one of the most expensive streaming shows ever made, to her latest film Heads of State, and the swashbuckling The Bluff coming soon, Priyanka seeks out high-stakes, high-pressure projects. Exactly where D thrives. Now let's talk about her influence factor. If the D is the engine, the I is the shine. Priyanka knows how to turn life into spectacle. Case in point, her love story with Nick Jonas. From their text-first flirtation, to walking the Met Gala carpet together, to that two-ceremony fairy tale wedding in Jodhpur, everything was designed for maximum cultural impact. That's classic high I, charisma plus narrative control. She doesn't just live moments, she packages them. Her Instagram is basically a masterclass in influence. One day it's family snapshots, the next it's bruises from an action set, captioned like it's just another day at the office. Every post keeps the spotlight warm and her story alive. That's the I at work, visibility as a skill. Now, Priyanka isn't the most steady, routine-driven person, but she does have a selective S streak, especially when it comes to loyalty and causes. She's been working with UNICEF since 2006 and became a Goodwill Ambassador in 2016. That's nearly 2 decades of commitment, which shows her steadiness isn't gone. It's just channeled into long-term causes. And then there's family. Her marriage to Nick Jonas in 2018 and welcoming her daughter Malti in 2022 via surrogate. That's her personal anchor. In a life filled with constant flights, shoots, and campaigns, her S side shows up in the roots she chooses to keep: advocacy and family. Behind the glamour, there's a serious conscientious side. Priyanka isn't just winging it. She builds systems. Take her hair care line, Anomaly. Launched in 2021, it came with a clear brand promise: clean, affordable, sustainable products, sold at Target. That's structure. That's a business plan, not a passion project. Her production house is the same. It's pipeline thinking. Invest in regional cinema, collect awards, scale up. Even Citadel fits that C-driven model. It's not just a show, it's a multi-country franchise with spin-offs already in the works. That's calculated. And when she missteps, the C side helps her adjust. She's openly expressed regret for endorsing fairness creams early in her career, acknowledging the harm and pivoting away. That's the analytical conscience of a high C. Track the error, correct the course, move forward. Of course, no blend is perfect. High D plus high I can sometimes come off as calculated, like in 2021, when she was set to judge a reality show called The Activist. Activism, scored like a talent contest? Yeah, The backlash was instant. The format was retooled, and Priyanka had to apologize. That's the downside of the D plus I combo. The ambition and sparkle can sometimes overshadow authenticity. And with her lower S, balance doesn't come naturally. Priyanka's world is high octane, always moving, and that means steadiness is something she has to engineer, not something that happens by itself. So what's the final recipe? Roughly D at 8 out of 10, I at 8.5, C at around 7, and S maybe 5. She dominates, she dazzles, she structures, and she grounds, strategically, selectively. And where does it all go next? Expect more franchise-scale action roles, more careful brand building, and, because she's Priyanka, plenty of spotlight-stealing fashion moments along the way. In disc terms, the D drives, the I amplifies, the C optimizes, and the S protects the inner circle. If you want more celebrity disc breakdowns, hit that subscribe button. And let me know in the comments, who should we decode next?